finally, after 10 years since the Heller decision, which said we have a right to keep and bear arms, but only in our house, the idea of what are our rights outside of our home is still a gray area and has been decided by the states in a lot of cases. The state of New York, one of the craziest ones, and California. In California, unless you have a concealed carry permit, you can't carry outside your home. In the state of New York, you can't carry outside of your house, even if you have a permit for the firearm. You can only carry it to one of 7 ranges to practice, but in New York City you can't carry it outside of the city, right? You're restricted, so you can't carry it outside the city. So now the Supreme Court is going to hear a case from New York. Finally, they're going to hear a case to come up in October, which will set the stage for an affirmative decision that, yes, we have a right to carry our firearms, we have a right to be armed outside of the home. Now, how important that is that means that states like California that don't, the states will be required, because now there will not be any may issue states anymore. Everyone shall be a shall issue state, right? So you can say we're going to have permitless carry, constitutional carry, we're going to have open carry or concealed carry or both. But we're not going to have laws that prohibit a person, a law-abiding citizen, who is legally armed from carrying their firearm outside of the home. And that's a big deal, because almost all of the state laws that exist today that prohibit that, and I'm talking about California, New York, Hawaii, will now have to enable people to carry. Currently, just to give you a flavor for this stupid New York City law, it's a New York City law, not a state law, a licensed owner is prohibited from taking their firearm outside of their home at all, unless they're going to one of these 7 shooting ranges in the city. This means that they're prohibited from taking their handguns outside of the city, even if they're going for training, a hunting trip, if it's a long gun. They can't take it anywhere. It must stay in their house. They can't put it in their car unless they're going to one of these ranges. So this is being now challenged, and it's going all the way to the Supreme Court. It's been certed, which means that the Supreme Court has decided to hear the case, and it's due to come up in October. So hopefully I'll live that long. I hope you guys stay focused on this, and we'll see how it goes.